Hello, I'm Stuart from Elite Optical, and today we're going to take a look at the incredible Lynx 3 thermal monocular from Hikmicro. The Lynx series of monoculars has been the entry point for the Hikmicro range of thermal products since we started working with them around 5 years ago. As we enter this third generation, we're seeing Hik introduce more technology and advanced technology from our premium models like the Falcon and the Condor. The Lynx 3 has technology like Image Pro and Zoom Pro, which is giving you that advanced image processing to deliver the highest quality alongside the latest sensors. So let's start by taking a look at what is uniform across all of the models in the Lynx 3 series, and then we'll take a little bit more of a detailed look at the sensors and performance of each model in the range. So let's take a look through the Lynx 3 chassis and see what Hik have built into this amazing new product. So the first thing you notice when you pick the unit up is how light and compact it is. The one I'm holding here is the 384 35mm model, the LH35, and that's great because you can clip this onto a binocular harness, or you can carry it on a lanyard, or it will slide easily into a pocket. I mean, technically this is the largest model in the range. It's still really compact and lightweight, so if you're stalking or you're out on your feet all day, this is a great option, and it's going to bring you that performance as well. So moving down to the front, and we've got our focus control for the image. That's using Hik's new design language with these bold, chunky designs. It's really easy to grip hold of, and it's the same with the buttons. It's really ergonomic and easy to use in the dark. It's going to be easy to get a really crisp, clear image, even if you're wearing gloves. Nice big control surface, it's easy to adjust and get the image perfect on our screen. Coming back from that, we've got the new textured grip on the side, and we've got our battery compartment. So the Lynx 3 series all run on 18650s. We've got the indicator that tells us whether our compartment is locked. And coming over to this side, we've got our USB port. Now this has been moved away, so the USB port used to be on the base of the unit, but it was quite close to the mounting point for a tripod. So if you wanted to run your Lynx from an external source, the feedback that we had was sometimes the plate for the tripod could cover the port. We've now moved that onto the side, so if you need extra power or you're mounting it on a tripod and you want to be able to leave it running for extended periods of time, that's now really easy to do. It's also easy to get in there and transfer the data off if you need to do that. All of the Lynx 3 products connect to the Hikmicro site app, so it's possible to record, stream, and transfer any data off of the device onto your phone without plugging it into a computer. We're now going to go ahead and take a look at the lens and sensor options that are available from the Lynx 3 series. But before we do that, it's worth touching on the technology that's built into the Lynx 3 that's been shared down from Hik's experience with our premium products like the Falcon and the Condor. Sensor technology now has reached a stage where actually they function really well even in the harsh conditions, and the improvements that we can gain from sensor technology are diminishing smaller and smaller. Hik are investing more into the image processing so that it can deliver from the sensor to the screen the best noise reduction and image quality that's possible. That's why even with this entry-level product, you've now got access to Image Pro 3, which is an advanced processing algorithm that's removing noise and adding as much detail as possible into your image, and Zoom Pro, which is helping to keep noise and distortion down as you zoom up through the digital zoom, allowing you again to successfully identify and use the zoom at longer distances. Coming up to the top, and we've got our control buttons. So the 4 buttons on the top all fall really comfortably to hand. It's really easy to get a comfortable grip and take control of the device. So starting from the front, we've got our power button. One of the things that you notice the first time you use the Lynx 3 is how fast our startup time is. It's only 2 or 3 seconds and the device is ready to use. Coming back from that, our front button, a short press will capture an image, a long press starts recording a video. We've got our menu button in the middle. The short press will cycle through the color palettes. We've got 6 color palettes on here, including our new green chrome and red chrome, which are really easy on the eye while also making it easy to distinguish the heat sources. A long press, that gets us into the menu options. Coming back again, and we've got our zoom button, so a short press cycles up the zoom, and a long press will actually activate the shutter. One of the technologies that HIC have built into this product is the shutterless, so that's coming down from premium models like the Falcon and the Condor. And what that means is that you're not getting that interruption as the unit recalibrates. The rear button here allows you to manually choose to activate that if you need to, and you'll hear the unit click as you first switch it on. That calibrates the unit, and it then just uses software to control, so you're not getting those interruptions in the image as you're using the device. If you need to or you want to, you can then manually choose to activate the shutter and refresh the image. At the core of the Lynx 3 is the latest generation Hikmicro thermal sensors. They are using between a sub 20 and a sub 15 net-D performance. The lower that number, the higher the performance, and that delivers more detail and allows the unit to work in extreme and harsh conditions such as fog and rain, without the interruptions that you see in older style, lower performance sensors. There's a lot of talk about sensor performance and net-D in thermal products, but what does it actually mean in the real world? I was out with a friend of mine a few nights ago, and he had a thermal monocular which was 3 or 4 years old, and it probably had a net-D of sub 40 or around there. I had this product, the latest generation of Lynx, with its sub 15 net-D, and we were looking at a group of deer. I could quite clearly see which deer had antlers and which deer was a male, whereas he could see the outline and the heat source, but that vital detail was missing from his picture. So that's just one practical example where the latest generation sensor technology is helping people to achieve better results and get better information when you're out in the field. Each model in the range uses a slightly different sensor. We'll talk through those in detail and exactly what that means later on in the video. So coming back again, and we've got the diopter adjustment here. So this is just to set the unit to your eye. So the first time that you use this, you want to look through and adjust this until all of the icons on the screen are clear. You can then leave that alone, you won't need to change it again, and you just use the front focus to adjust the image to match the distance that you're looking at. Coming further back again, we've got our new rubber eye cup. It's easy to fold that and get it out the way if you're using glasses. And inside we find our latest generation screen, and this is one of the biggest upgrades that you'll really notice every day that you use the unit. It feels a lot more premium, and it's giving you a kind of widescreen, large view that you'd normally find in a premium unit at an entry-level price. And now we're going to take a look at the sensor and lens options that are available from the Lynx 3 series. Many of these mirror across from the Lynx 2 and have just been upgraded in their performance, and we've added a couple of new models in as well. So starting off, and we've got our Lynx 3 LE10. That's using a 256 pixel sub 20 net-D sensor with a 10mm lens. So that's delivering the latest sub 20 net-D detail alongside a 10mm lens with a wide field of view. So this is an entry-level price point, and it's allowing you to scan targets at closer distances and identify those, but it's also delivering on an entry-level price point, and it's a great place to start in the thermal world. A new model that we've added to the series in this range is the LE15. So that's the same sensor, 256 pixels, sub 20 net-D, but we're just adding in a bit more magnification. So this is the same sensor if anybody's used the Habrock HE25L, the Habrock entry-level model. It's kind of somewhere between the LE10 and the Habrock 25mm. So it's giving you the ability to identify over slightly more distance, but it's still using that entry-level sensor and delivering on the price point. Next up, we've got the LH15-3. This is a new 320 pixel sensor with a sub 18 net-D performance. It hasn't got focus. It will have a really wide field of view. It's going to have the detail from that extra resolution in the sensor, and it's hitting a really attractive price point. This model has been in our range since we began, and it's been really popular for deer stalking. If you're looking for bigger animals and you want a very natural field of view so that you can walk and scan at the same time, and it makes it really easy to spot heat sources that are close by in high resolution. Next up, we've got the 384 pixel sub 20 net-D sensor, which is shared across 3 important models from the range: the LH19, 25 and 35mm. Now these are the first models in the series to have the front focus added, and that's because they're designed to allow you to see small heat sources over longer distances and identify them successfully. The 19mm is our mainstay of the range. It's the kind of peak of performance and price point. If you're looking to identify small animals over longer distances regularly, then have a look at the increased magnification from the 25 and 35mm options. But this really is a sweet spot in the range where you've got a higher resolution sensor, the lenses start to add in the magnification that you need, and you've also got the precise focus and all of the image processing to help deliver a really clear image back to the screen, all at an affordable entry-level price point. So, that was our quick introduction to the new Lynx 3 series of thermal monoculars from Hikmicro. We're going to be doing a more detailed back-to-back footage comparison for all the models in the range once we receive the samples from the factory. So check back for that. We'll probably add a link underneath that will guide you towards that once it's available. We really appreciate you watching. Make sure that you follow us so that you're the first to find out about the new releases from Hikmicro and all of our other brands here at Elite Optical. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.